All right, we finally got our submission back from PSA. This was, the majority of it was MetaZoo. There are, I want to say three cards from Richards and Tiny, while one is still, it's actually, I checked it today, and it's going through encapsulation. That's what's happening right now. And that one card is his Lugia from Silver Tempest, which is a big hitter. I want to say today I saw it was sitting at like $380 raw. So a PSA anything for that matter with that card is it's a pretty nice feat, if you will. So today we'll see his three other cards in here, as well as the other MetaZoo cards. Just like the first batch, I will keep some 10s for myself, for my personal collection, my case, and the rest I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with yet. I do know I want to put some in the charity auction again. I picked up, and I couldn't help myself. I knew I should have not and waited and let somebody else get in on it, but I just wanted it. I wanted the chance to add more MetaZoo to the collection, as well as the artwork from TMX. I thought that would be really cool to have. Which honestly, that's most likely going to be the only thing I do take from it is TMX's artwork, and the rest is going to get, like he says, the infinite charity glitch. I'll take the artwork and then add some of these MetaZoo slabs to it, and keep it going. I'm still on the fence whether, because I want to do it for DAV, the Disabled American Veterans, but I think it would be, I don't know, I think to help him out, I think it'd be better to keep running with Laughing at My Nightmare. Okay, here's the three for Rich and Tiny, which we'll do those first. All right, what do we got first? We have the Paris in a PSA 7. This was the lowest grade that they got from these three cards. Still a really cool card. Awesome artwork from Crown Zenith. Crown Zenith was slept on for so long. Right, we saw the Costco drop. I believe they were in Sam's Club as well. I picked some up from Sam's Club. We go to Sam's Club, not Costco, and they even had those Sea and Sky boxes at Sam's Club. All right, here's a Japanese. All right, we got our Loud Red in a 10. Again, this is Rich and Tiny's. I think this one particularly is Tiny's. This one's Tiny's, as well as the Lugia. The Lugia that's going to be finishing up soon is also Tiny's. And the last one is the Blastoise in the PSA 10. This is Rich's. So Rich got a Blastoise in a 10. That's from 151. And then he got his Paris from Crown Zenith in a 7. So those are two pretty cool cards. You really can't go wrong with them at all. And then Tiny got his Loudred in the 10, Japanese. I'm pretty sure he pulled this from the box that he got from the store, from the shop. So that's also pretty cool. It's actually awesome that they trust me with sending in their cards to grade. It's a really cool feeling, and I'm kind of honored. But I know that there's going to be a point to where they trust the system enough to where they start doing it themselves, which by all means that's okay. All right, let's get into these stacks. Again, these are all MetaZoo. So what I did was I took every single alt art that I got from MetaZoo, from the boxes, and I submitted them because I wanted to see kind of the rate at which I'll get a PSA 10, right? The first submission I did, I got one in every 5 cards sent in came back at a PSA 10, and this submission was a lot better than that, a lot better. Again, I didn't filter out any cards. I sent in every one that I got. All right, so the first one we got Trample in a 10, which is really cool. See, the best thing about this is you can see the texture and get a better idea the texturized patterns that they do have. And again, I'm gonna keep 110 for my personal collection. I'll replace all the 9s in my case that I have with a 10, and the 9s they're gonna go. You'll probably see them on eBay as a lot. All right, there's our first 9, or Groot Slang, which I think this is one that I didn't get a 10 in. I think. We'll see. All right, we got a Phoenix in a 10. All right, and the texture goes crazy as always. Next, we have our Quetz. Quetz in a 9. I know there's duplicate 10s in here, so I'll probably put those duplicate 10s with the charity auction. Oh, there's a Quetz in a 10. All right. Every card that I did send, aside from the hidden rares, I sent in duplicates. Some I have 4 copies of in here. All right, there's a Trample in a 10. Another. That's a duplicate. Here's our Chupacabra in a 10. The texture on this goes with the grain in the back. It's really cool. All right, there's our Sun Wukong in a 9. This one was our hidden rare, so that's really cool. I think regardless of the grade of the hidden rares, I'm keeping those as well because they're insanely hard to pull. All right, there's another Chupacabra in a 10. The hidden rares are essentially your case hit, one per case. And another Chupacabra in a 10. There's our Lady Luck in a 10, which I already have a Lady Luck in a 10. And I want to say all 3 that I sent in from the submission, they all got 10s, which is really cool. And the Lady Luck was at one point. There's a Sword of Surtur in a PSA 10. The Lady Luck had the best chance of getting a PSA 10. I'm speaking in terms of the alt arts, only the alt arts. All right, there's the 232 Sun Wukong in a PSA 9. There's another Quetz in a 9. There's our Mothman hidden rare in a PSA 9. There's a Bigfoot in a 9. And a Sword of Surtur in a 9. There's our Piasaw bird in a PSA 10. That's a dub. Let's see what else we got here. There's our Monkey Mirage 234 in a PSA 10. This is one that I have in a 9 that I'm glad to be able to replace. Oh, there's a This is our Weiss. I'm going to save that one. I like that one. That's a good one. A Rainbow Crow in a 10. Rainbow Crow in a 9. I ordered a couple more display cases for my slabs because I'm going to be changing locations. There's a Hodag in a 10. All right. I'm going to be jumping out of this room and going into my the big room, the main room. That's where I have most of everything displayed. I'm going to be jumping into that room. It's just going to be a better environment overall. Nicer light. Well, let's put that up here on the board. We got another Hodag in a 10. There's our Snallygaster in a 10. Another Hodag in a 10. I know a lot of people like Hodag, so. There's our Dragon of Okanto Falls in a 10. This is probably top 4, top 5 of my favorite ones. Not my favorite. I'm going to be pulling my favorite up here soon, shortly. There's a extra PSA 10, Dragon of Okanto Falls. There's a Ziz in a 10. There's our Basilisk in a 10. Yeah, so as you can see, this submission has been just phenomenal as far as 10s go. There's our Bigfoot. There's our Bigfoot in the PSA 10. Very different from the first submission that I did. Very different. Here's a Trample in a 9. Oh, here's our Sun Wukong in a PSA 10. All right. This is my favorite cryptid. Not my favorite slab, but my favorite cryptid. Oh, this is the PSA 9 in a 232. This one is my favorite one that I had sent in to grade. Favorite card, that is. There's another Lady Luck in a 10. So Sun Wukong, the Monkey Mirage, 234 in a PSA 10. This one's a duplicate. Here it is. This is my favorite one, and it's 232 Sun Wukong. PSA 10. The population report on this. This is as of 2 days ago, I haven't checked, but as of 2 days ago, this is the only one. This is a Pop 1 PSA 10. It had, at the time, 2 days ago, again, it had an 8% gem rate. Definitely a harder one to grade. And there's our Quetz. There's our Quetz in a 10. All right, now we're going to get onto this Weiss. This was our the gold autograph, the SP. It's our Micah Snow Buddy in a PSA 10. Pop 2. Pop 2. There's only one other PSA 10 in the world as of now. There was another wave of Weiss of the Nikki boxes. There was another wave that recently came out, so this might rise in population. But as of now, that's the second one. But here's our extra 10s. Here's our 9s. So, and the rest are all 10s on the back, aside from the Pokemon. But what's your favorite? What's your favorite? Is it Sun Wukong? The new guy of the MetaZoo space? The Bigfoot. A lot of people like Bigfoot. Yeah, I'll be putting these in the case, taking out the 9s, and I'm going to essentially get a couple of slabs together, and I'll throw them in the lot for the charity auction. The charity auction on eBay. So what's happening is TMX bought the Rat Kings. Oh, sorry. Cryptid Keeper bought the Rat Kings from Guote, who in turn gave them to TMX. So TMX posted them on eBay to sell for his preferred nonprofit, Laughing at My Nightmare, where I had bought 5 of them and I sent them into grade. I kept one and put the rest back, and I auctioned those all off with a bunch of other ones from UFO, and he ended up picking up that auction and then did the same. He added a couple things to it and put it back up for auction. I ended up picking up that auction, and I'm going to do the same again. I'm going to take one thing out of the box that I received from him. I haven't opened it yet. I'm going to post a video shortly after this one of opening the box and filling it with what I'm gonna auction. But where was I? Jeez. Yeah, I'll essentially just pick what I'm going to send in there. I'm going to take one thing out, which is most likely going to be the artwork that he did. I'll put that on the wall, and just keep that charity auction rolling. Hopefully others jump in and do the same. If not, hey, it's you won the auction. You do what you got to do. Do what you want to do, right? Have fun. But that's it. Tell me what your favorite cryptid is. If there's any of these here that you would like, send me a message. I'm sure we could work something out. And check out the website, mesocollects.com. Thank you for your time, and have a good one.